been here almost forever.
True.
Yeah. You're playing ones against ones a lot in practice, more so than when you first got here.
Yeah.
What's that meant for you, and what's that meant for the defense as a whole?
I mean, I love it, man, because, I'm going against top-tier guys, like Joe Skates, Xavier. Then I got Brock throwing the ball. Then, like Brees in the backfield. You got to love it. It's competition. I feel like everybody getting better from it, and it's making us better as a unit, both sides of the ball.
Why do you think Matt switched and started? Why do you think Campbell switched and started doing that more?
I think because we got so much competition. Like, we got really good guys everywhere in every position group. So I feel like he understood that, and then that's just what we have to do now.
Speaking of competition, what's it been like for you? I think Coach Capone said you're as healthy as you've been, and that's got to feel really good to, when you're speedy and you're feeling a little bit hobbled, it probably is a mental drainer.
Yeah, I feel good right now. I give all my thanks to Coach Andrews, Coach Dave. I don't know if Coach Dave. I give all my thanks to him and our trainers for real. Like, for me to be able to be where I'm at today and feel how I feel, it's a blessing for real.
Given the way you guys have done practices now, you're going against the ones. I guess who out of the wide receiver group is the hardest one to guard? And I know you probably put yourself on one-on-one, but who's the hardest?
I say competition-wise, it's hard because I go against Joe Skates and Xavier. I already know who Xavier is, and Joe, I feel like he slept on. So I don't know. It go hand in hand with both of them guys.
For Joe in particular, then, I guess what makes him kind of a tougher matchup?
Because, like, he's a fast guy. You know what I mean? He got a little finesse to him. He got some wiggle. So I feel like that's something that, threaten me. Don't really threaten me because I can run too, but I feel like that's a good combination to go against.
What kind of leader is Anthony Johnson like, and what's it like to work opposite of him?
Ant been doing this for a little while. He came in under me, but, at the point right now, he's like where I'm at mentally in the defense. So he's really a vocal leader for real.
What about Tariq? Having him healthy, I mean, you're not matched up on him that much, but at the same time, you can probably see what he's doing.
Yeah, that's my roommate, man.
Okay.
But yeah, he been doing good too. He made a big play today. But yeah, Tariq always been good. Nah.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, Tariq always been good. He was a little banged up last year, so that kind of like pushed him back a little bit. But he good now.
What's the competition like at corner with three guys that have starting experience, and it sounds we were talking to Capone earlier, some other younger guys that are pushing for time?
We got a lot of guys in our room that's doing real good right now. I feel like the more guys we have at the point where like they can play, the better the unit is. So we can swap people in and out when people have like 10 snaps every drive. You know what I mean?
What about the three of you that have starting experience? Where do you guys feel like you fit in the room, or what you want to contribute?
As myself, I want to contribute to the younger guys as someone who like always here for them. I want to be I'm not really a vocal guy that much, but I like to show by example. I just always want to feed off into them because when I leave, they the future for real.
Coach Capone said being healthy helps you be more confident too, because it's got to be one thing if something's nagging you while you're trying to execute practice and all that. How I guess excited are you going into a season as healthy as you've ever been here?
I feel so good, man. I don't really like to jinx myself. I don't like to talk about it, but like I feel so good right now, man. I'm in a good space.
Sorry to interrupt. You mentioned the future there, but Miles Purchase is someone that's new to the program. What's just been maybe your first impression of him so far?
He made some big plays already, for real. He's showing a lot of good things coming out of him early.
Where, if you were to compare where he's at right now to when you arrived at the program, is he ahead of where you were? Like, I guess, how would you compare?
It's kind of crazy. Now that I'm like a senior here, I kind of seen how each class developed. I say it's getting more like kids getting more smarter as they come into college now. Like when I came, I understood things, but not as fast as they understanding it. Like right now, I feel like that's a big difference now.
That's interesting. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Better high school coaching, or?
I think everything just evolving. The game just changing more. Yeah.